In this video, I'm going to talk you through the first element of the food tracking spreadsheet that you'll be filling in. This will teach you how to track food effectively, and you will learn about which foods are good for you and which foods are going to help you lose weight. It will also highlight why you eat well and why you eat poorly, so you can put an effective strategy in place to correct poor food choices. But this first part is just about explaining to you the traffic light colouring system that you'll need to record for all your meals. The point of a traffic light system is to decide whether the meal that you have eaten has been effective in supporting your health goals. This concept can be applied to a day and a week. A green meal means that it would be bringing you closer towards your primary goal. Amber would mean that it's neither bringing you closer nor taking you further away from your primary goal. And red is a meal that's taking you further away from your primary goal. So let's just take an example and let's set a goal of losing weight. Certainly I would expect quite a few people watching that you will want to know how to track food in relation to losing weight specifically. So let's have a look at Monday and we'll take a look at meal 1. I've written down scrambled eggs and I'm going to say that this is a green meal. This is a green meal for me because it's helping me towards my primary goal of losing weight. Now let me explain why. The body slept anywhere between 6 and 8 hours at night, so it's regenerated, and during that time it's used up pretty much all of the carbohydrates available to it. You still burn some calories at rest. This is known as your BMR, or your basal metabolic rate. So when you wake up in the morning, the body has no carbohydrates left to use for energy, and it's primed for burning fat. Scrambled eggs contain great sources of protein, fat, but they contain no carbohydrates. If the body has got carbohydrates to use as a fuel source, it will do that first because it's a shorter process in utilising carbohydrates than it is for utilising fats. The good news is, if it hasn't got carbohydrates available to use as fuel, it will burn fat. So if I eat scrambled eggs in the morning, I know that because my body is starved of carbohydrates and I'm not giving it any, it's going to burn fat all morning long. Therefore I know that a meal on a morning is going to help me burn fat, which makes it a green meal. If you need some help on this, make sure you take the course on macronutrients and weight loss. Okay, let's go to lunch. I've gone for a Pret chicken salad, a banana and an apple. Super healthy. We love Pret salads, they're prepared daily. Bananas and apples are healthy too. But if I think about my primary goal of losing weight, it's not entirely going to help me. The chicken salad is a good source of protein and good fats in the dressing. But then we're going to add a banana and an apple, which is essentially sugar. All fruit is carbohydrate and gets converted into sugar before being used by the body. Fruit, if you're losing weight, is a little bit of a no-no. You should take it at certain times, only after you've exercised. And you want to limit your fruit to things just like berries. So this meal is super healthy, but I wouldn't say that it's a meal that's helping you lose weight. You could take out the banana and the apple and just have the salad, and that makes all the difference. Think about the fact that if you're losing weight, you're going to need to be in a calorie deficit, and sometimes you're going to feel a little bit hungry. What you could do is have the Pret salad, and you could have the banana or the apple in the afternoon as a snack if you really need it. So let's go on to meal 3. I've eaten a pizza. It's going to come as no shock to many of you that a pizza is not a green meal. It's got limited amount of protein in it, and they come from a poor source with bad fat. There's a lot of unidentified ingredients and stabilizers if you're buying a frozen pizza. The other thing is pizza's got a lot of carbohydrate and a lot of fat, and that is a bad combination. Remember, the carbohydrates will get utilized first. They're transported to the liver and the muscles where they're used for energy. The problem is the body can't handle many carbohydrates before the liver and muscles are full, and then it converts the remaining carbohydrates into fat. If you add to the fact that you've got loads of fat with the pizza, your body is absolutely going to store fat when you eat pizza. So it is definitely a red meal and you should score it so. So that's how you decide whether your food is green, amber or red. The course notes contain examples of what will constitute a red, amber and green meal. But essentially, no, anything with a carbohydrate in it is going to get your body to use those first. So bread, rice, pasta, potatoes. If you're really looking to lose weight, you should think about limiting those. Now, one more thing. If you have alcohol in any meal or in any day, the day is red. Forget about it being anything else. It's a red meal and a red day. You just need to get used to that. There may be some days where you can say, oh, I had a glass of wine last night and I still lost weight. Now that's great, but in the long run, you need to think of a meal with alcohol as a red meal and a treat, and it needs to be used sparingly, because in the long run, you will not lose weight if you're drinking alcohol more than once a week. All right, that's how the traffic light system works. Just remember that the key elements of it are that you have a green, an amber and a red scoring. The green helps you closer towards your goals, the amber doesn't take you closer but doesn't take you further away, and the red is a poor meal. They should be pretty easy to spot. They take you away from your goals, and that's how the traffic light system works.